It's 102.1 The Edge. It's Jessie. We are backstage for How the Edge Stole Christmas, and I'm here with Stephen and Richard from Civil Twilight. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
Now, before I say what I have to say to you, I'm just going to apologize because I probably will mangle it, but I'm going to try. Geschende kashviash huspudierne denivaya. Did I get it right? Is that horrid?
That was terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what that was.
How do you say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Afrikaans?
In Afrikaans?
Well,
the problem is there's so many local languages in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was that?
I thought. Oh, I learned it from a 7-year-old on YouTube.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
That's a bad idea.
Because I only know one of them, like one of the other ones, sort of.
Which
and
one?
There's like
which
how
one
many?
do you know?
11 official languages.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So which one do you know?
I know Afrikaans.
Tell me.
Something like Geschende Kersfees is Merry
Kersfees?
Christmas. Yeah. I think that's right.
What now? You guys get to go home for the holidays, do you? And you just announced a bunch of shows back home. Is this your first time to get back there to perform?
It's been 3 years since we performed there, actually.
Wow.
And 2 years since we were back. So we're doing a bunch of shows all over the country, too, in Cape Town, where we're from. And we're really excited about that. I think it's going to be pretty crazy.
Well, you guys have such a great history. I was reading that Civil Twilight got a big break not through music. I mean, yes, with your music, but mainly through TV. It was like the producer of Grey's Anatomy that first got your music kind of out there.
Yeah, it was actually the first show we got was House, actually. And then from then on, we just started getting picked up by a lot of other shows, and that's been really helpful, that avenue. For us.
I was going to say, wasn't the House after the Super Bowl had 35 million viewers, and there's your music? I mean, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who was playing, but they heard us.
Is it weird to hear your music? I mean, clearly, when you're writing a song, you have your own idea of what you're putting into it, but then a TV show uses it in a storyline that may not be in the context you intended. What is that experience like, hearing your own music?
Like someone's toe being cut off.
Is
on an
it?
operating
Is it hard?
table. That was that was the scene
that was
that
the
they
one
used
scene.
the first
Oh
time.
no!
But we didn't imagine it being used in a scene like that. But
it worked quite beautifully, actually.
It was.
As the toe fell off.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, they used the Civil Twilight song.
In the house episode that they used, like the first song we had on TV. And
they were cutting off a toe.
Yeah, they were operating on somebody's toe while our song about love and life was being played in the background. But it was cool. We enjoyed listening.
Yeah, it was quite a thrill. The first thing I thought was, wow, that girl's got a pretty voice, and then I realized, oh, that's me.
Well, it was an interesting bit of Kismet that your song was used on House, and the theme song for that is Teardrop by Massive Attack, and you guys just released a 7-inch, is it a white vinyl B-side to Letters from the Sky of the Teardrop song?
That was a pretty cool coincidence.
Yeah.
We've been fans of Massive Attack for a long time and of that song. So.
Well, it's a nice little stocking stuffer for Civil Twilight fans to.
Yeah, and the secret is that it's actually made out of white chocolate that you can eat once you're done listening to it.
You can eat the record.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Stop it. I'm just kidding. It just looks like white chocolate.
What now? Can you settle something here? Because I've heard two different stories about Letters from the Sky. Everybody loves this song, but I've heard two stories. One, that it was inspired by Jesus' return in the book of Revelation, or a man in a prison camp dreaming of the day that he's going to be reunited with his loved ones. Are either one of those right? Or
the latter is more correct.
The prison camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people have taken that song many different ways, and that's what's kind of enjoyable about it, I think. And
everyone brings their own perception.
Yeah, and so I don't really like explaining in detail what my perspective is, because I just like people to
have their own.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Well, I wanted to in researching this. Or in researching you guys, I found that you're really interested in poetry and books and different things, and I'd found this amazing poem from a West African or a South African poet who wrote, "When the music of Africa beats in the wind, my blood pulses to its rhythm, and I become the essence of music. When the colors of Africa dazzle the sun, my senses drink in the rainbow, and I become the palette of nature. When the stories of Africa echo round the fire, my feet walk in its pathways, and I become the footprints of history." And I thought that was really beautiful, because I read that your homeland, South Africa, is very much a part of what you do, and that you kind of adopted a Sigur Rós approach in bringing your homeland into your music.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, who wrote that piece?
Wayne Visser.
Okay. Yeah, he's touching on something that I think a lot of people that grew up there, or have even visited there for a certain amount of time, get to experience, and that's like the way Africa really gets in your blood. I don't know how to describe it. I know it's a cliched thing.
It's not. I've actually
But
been there 3
yeah,
times, so I
yeah.
understand it.
And then growing up there, you can never ever really shake off its effect on your life. I mean, it still inspires us in every way. And so we're gonna go back there, like we discussed earlier at Christmas time, right? We're busy recording a new album, like busy working on some new songs.
You guys posted a tweet the other day that I think it was just yesterday, in fact, that you've got some new song ideas.
Yeah, we've been working on some new stuff in our little rehearsal studio in Nashville, and we'll be working on new material for the next little while. I think through the beginning of next year,
And
hopefully put something out next year.
fun,
Yeah.
awesome. And then any other TV appearances coming up that you can?
Not that I know of. Jersey Shore, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So
Not
do you
sure.
guys tell me about Christmas in South Africa, because I've heard it's summertime there, so camping, surfing, that kind of thing. Are there any other traditions that you guys indulge in?
It's like barbecues and beach
Yeah.
and summer vacation style. It's pretty cool.
Do you have any special wishes, anything that you really want for the holidays this year?
I just want to sit on the beach and watch the sunset.
With that special someone.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Now, do you guys, do all of you guys tweet, or is there one person in particular? Because there was something, nothing really lasts unless it has an effect on the human spirit. Everything else is forgotten, and it was by some old guy on TV. Is that you?
Oh, that must have been me. Because I do most of the Twitter stuff, and Andrew does a little bit. I don't think Steve's ever.
I don't even know how to get on there. To be honest. I don't have the technology to tweet.
Well, I thought I resonated with me because as I had been doing research for you guys, I found this really beautiful interview on YouTube. But unfortunately, the guy who posted it only posted the audio. He didn't include the video. So I'm not sure who said it, but I wanted to wrap up this interview by quoting you back to you. So I think Rich might have. It's beautiful, and it's worth repeating. Music has the ability to put people in touch with that place. We can't escape it. We can deny that it exists, but at some point you have to go back to what's below all of the things that you pretend to be and deal with what you really feel. If you can engage an audience on that level, that's where something special happens. That's when you know you've experienced the stars in their brightest moment, or something that pilots call civil twilight.
Wow, that's good.
Was that you who said that?
Who said that?
I'll take that.
Okay.
Probably Steve.
Right on. Well, congratulations on this new record and on your future endeavors. It's amazing what you guys have done, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And you guys go on stage tonight at 6:35, I believe.
That's
so we'll
right,
see you on stage tonight. And welcome back to Dallas.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.